and gentlemen. All pre-launch checks are complete. We have a liftoff. I say again, we have a liftoff. And now, to blast off from this planet and into the Meran-Rora system in the Euclid Galaxy, discovered by Jefferson Santana number L2G, however long ago. Okay, so now I'm in orbit. And I'm supposed to be testing the system. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I just did the controls, the direction. Now I'm going to try some testing the boost. So this is what the toxic planet looks like from overhead. Cool. And this is the boost. Allows us to go nice and fast. And now the pulse engine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off. Now I can stop here. I've only got like half a tank of pulse fuel anyway. Don't want to waste it. Wait. Come in. Come in. Comms override. Bunch of 16s. Incoming transmission source 4925 AF Bravo. Please identify yourself. Greetings, this is Marketron. How may I help you? You are not alone. I am not alone. Follow the... The broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. At least I got some direction. Alright, let me see where I'm going here. 3 days? I can't do days. Alright, let's see. It's Mescalia Major, another corrosive planet. So the pulse engine really, it does help, doesn't it? Alright, well, we're going to hang 10 for about a minute as we approach this planet. Now, this reminds me a little bit of this planetarium program called Celestia, which it really takes the distances between planets seriously. It's all real life because it's a planetarium program. So you can see, well, the solar system, and with the right add-ins, you can also see other exoplanets, known exoplanets. And not to mention stars, nebulae, a couple of black holes. Yeah, there are add-ons for it. There's this whole community, or at least there was. I have no idea whether they were still active. But it was one of my favorite programs a while back. I mean, space is cool, isn't it? Why else do you think I'm playing this game? I am running out of pulse fuel. Got like 15% left. And we are now beginning suborbital flight. Signal source, changing course to match signal source. Slowing down. It's obviously not on the sheer cliff, so I'm going to land near it. Assuming I can land. And to land I would press E. Nah, too high. Okay, eventually I'm gonna... there we go. Alright, ladies and germs. Well... we're gonna take a bit of a break. All this talking makes me thirsty. Here I am back with some refreshing iced tea. What the... Mescalia Major, there is a thing somewhere nearby. Looks like some kind of a robot. Well... a new planet's discovered. What is this? I don't... Wait. Looks like I'm picking something up here. Okay, I found it. And now that I have found it, I'm gonna ask that... Yo, robot. Hey! Oh, congratulations. Oh, fellas. Don't laugh too hard at this. It's time to play. How am I going to get out of this cave again? Well... yes! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well, it gave me the option to rename this planet. So instead of Mescalia Major, I'm going to call it something else. Let's see. It is a toxic planet. Let me think here. How about... I'm trying to think of toxic chemicals. And I can't think of too many because I don't work with toxic chemicals. So instead, I'm going to call this place Hazard. But I'm going to spell it backwards. Planet Draza. Ooh, and I get nanites for it. Well, fellas and gals, welcome to Planet Draza. And some broken tech. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left this message is long gone. Decoding 16, 16, 16. That's 48. Entry 4925C. No fueling failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to something underground. Something deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Oh my goodness, a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever's leaving these messages. I'm going to take these plans out here. And a base computer which requires chromatic metal, whatever that is. And terrain manipulator, carbon nanotubes into hydrogen jelly. I can totally make this because I know how to use both. Let me see. So I'm going to, first of all, actually no, I'm going to scout around this place, see what I can dig up in these. A Gek relic. And some odds and ends. A microprocessor. And now I'm going to save and chart the sector. Welcome to Ippingle Post. Well, I didn't call it that, but who cares? And I earned some stuff from it too. Okay. So, the terrain manipulation mission. It's a multi-tool. You can dig up valuable ore, and you can dig up the world. Dig up tunnels. I really could have used it when I got trapped in that cave. Alright. Let's see here. The terrain manipulator. Oh wait, it requires carbon nanotubes and hydrogen jelly. Do I have either of those? Well, I got hydrogen jelly, carbon nanotubes, and another carbon nanotubes. And here we are. The terrain manipulator. Okie doke. Now I'm finished with that, I'm going to scan stuff. I need that money. An unknown biological entity. Okay, that is just the weirdest. It was nothing but a bunch of tentacles popping out of the ground and then unpopping back in. Alright, there's this egg thingy. Ooh, there's a buried cache here and I can dig him out. I keep getting distracted by stuff. But that stuff, some of that stuff is money. I needed units. I got 11,000 of them right now, but how much does 11,000 units buy? Ooh, more aliens. I only got 200 units for that alien? Dude, that was cheap. Alright, so where was that buried cache? There's a buried technology module, but... Ah, here it is. Hold E to tag. Done. Okay, I'm gonna go dig up this buried cache. Hi there, alien. More stuff I haven't scanned. I remember hearing myself complain that I was out of sodium earlier. Well, as long as there is sodium. And hazardous flora. And an alien I didn't scan yet. Keeps hiding behind those rocks. And the terrain. Wait, no, it doesn't. I've got it somehow. It's a bird. It's a plane. Perhaps it's Superman. And there we go. I used G to swap between the terrain manipulator and the mining laser. Sodium. Bad for your blood pressure. Good for your technology. Now let's test out this terrain manipulator. We gotta find find myself a nice clear spot. Aha! What's in here but a discarded pH balancer? Oh, that's where it went. Huh. Well, I wonder if cargo can store more than... oh, apparently it can. Alright. I want to dismantle this thing, but... hey, where'd this come from? Ammonia. Either way, I can pick apart my this discarded pH balancer later. Sure, it's got something in it. Now, where were we? Oh, we gotta gather copper. Where is there copper? I see. Ooh, that's our robot from earlier. Apparently they're called sentinels. I see cobalt. I see ammonia. I see subterranean organic structures. Buried technology. Oh, copper, but it's 761 units away. A little much. Maybe if there were a closer copper deposit, like that one, for example. There's some sort of thingy near it. Wait. I need to recharge my hazard protection. And I don't have... Ooh, birds. Yeah, I scanned one of them earlier. Where's their sodium? I need to find sodium. Ah, here we go. Now, I'm not going to leave on a trek like this with less than half hazard protection. It's too dangerous. You might say too hazardous. Every molecule I can get my hands on. Ooh, unidentified plant. Well, I've successfully identified it as 500 units right in the bank. Okay, so we are headed to this copper deposit with our terrain manipulator. Ah, and that's it. There's something else nearby. It's not the phone cluster, it's the knowledge stone. Wait. What have we here? A floating alien. A hopping alien. I didn't catch how... There are apparently 8 species on this planet, and I have found 5 of them. I don't know where to find the other 3. But now I'm going to dig this copper out like the 7 dwarves. Wait a second. Blowing glue thing. It's a plant. Yeah, I know what that thing is. It's a deuterium-rich plant. They give you jetpacks a boost. But since I'm not exactly going to travel very far, I'm not so sure I need it. Maybe I'll just demonstrate just for the heck of doing so. For the sake of doing so. Anyway, yes, I know I have enough copper, but I would much rather exhaust these. Can I afford to, though? Am I going to be able to dig out this entire deposit without running out of toxic protection and choking to death on whatever the atmosphere is? Ooh, that's what I should have named it. You know, I have ammonia. Ammonia is used to clean stuff. Bleach is also used to clean stuff. But bleach and ammonia should never, ever be combined. They react with each other and produced ammonium chloride, or ammonium perchloride, or ammonium something chloride. I don't know what the actual formula is, but I do know its colloquial name, ladies and gentlemen. Mustard gas. You remember mustard gas, right? They used it in World War I to take out enemy agents. I should have called this planet mustard gas. Of course, I'd make it backwards. Backmasking is a really nice way to hide information you're trying to communicate, or inside jokes or something like that. You know, the Electric Light Orchestra once deliberately backmasked a message in one of its songs. It was a weird message, and it's a rather unusual song too, but that pretty much describes the Electric Light Orchestra in a nutshell. They're unusual. That's why I like them. Why is there no sodium? But you know what there is? I don't know. Ship or sodium? Ship or sodium? What is that? Some kind of a... Sodium! Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Electron power activate. This is like, you know, a horror movie when the guy's car won't start when they're trying to run away from a serial killer, or the monster of the week or whatever. There's even a trope for it. It's called My Car Hates Me. Here we go. I'll just buy myself some time. Assuming I can find the sodium, where... who cares? I can just pull it out like that. Oh, it's at the bottom of my screen, no wonder. And there's another knowledge stone. Alright, lay it on me. I've learned a Corvax sword for myself. Have I scanned these aliens? Yes, I have. But not that rock. Where's I going again? Here. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to my ship at some point, but, what the... Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, boy. Ooh, and that fetched up a nice hefty sum too, didn't it? Geknip? Is that anything like catnip? I can offer Geknip to the Gek to improve my standing. Still wondering if it's anything like catnip, though. I don't want to be trafficking in drugs. Maybe I'll get arrested for it by the authorities on board that, I don't know, space station? There was one hanging around this planet somewhere. Alright, well, as you may or may not have guessed, I'm out of sodium again. But my ship is right just there. So I'll just take a hop on over to that. But yeah, I'll run. All this physical exercise at my age. Okay, I'm going to save and recharge. And in real life, take another drink. Refreshing. And now, I'm going to put my refiner down here. Add in some condensed carbon and 30 chromatic metal. But it asked for 60 copper. So apparently it's 2 copper to a chromatic metal. I need 30. So I'm only going to put 30 in because well, space is at a premium right now. Although I can use my starship inventory, can't I? Now that I'm near enough it. I wonder what else I can put through this refinery. I can make rusted metal into ferrite dust. Yeah, that's totally going to free up some space. So, it looks like I'm going to put down a base here. So I'm going to find a suitable area and put the base computer down somewhere. And what better place to put down a base computer than perhaps somewhere where I'm not affected by the toxic. I said somewhere I am not affected by... Okay, this isn't enough of an overhang. Looked like it could have been a cave, but... you know what, forget that whole thing. I'm just going to plunk this base computer down where I landed and be done with it. So, wait, there's a cave here, but you remember how hard a time I had getting up out of it? The cave I put a base computer in should be easy to get out of. So I'm just going to dump it here. Williskia base, apparently. Register the lens my own. Use base computer with E. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior comes on the site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claims site. Don't mind if I do. And that's the only reason I did that, to look at the archives. Accessing log from previous user. Entry 4925 Delta follows. Storm swooping across something, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while something need to something else back soon. I'll take these plans out now, thank you. Oh, I can build stuff. Bases provide shelter from harsh planetary conditions, like this one. Regarding your hazard protection, as your base grows, it will grant access to many advanced technologies. Well, I suppose I might as well put something down here. Okay, well, before I do that, though, might as well check on this. Ah, and just in time, too. It's only got like 6 seconds left. I wonder if I can refine this stuff. Ooh, we can refine into viscous fluids, which I think I already have. Yep, apparently I do. That'll clear up some more space. Okay, so, what do I need to build a timber floor panel? Carbon, and not much of it either. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a sentinel by the toe. Done. Now for some timber walls. Oh, and it snaps to the floor. Oh, and I need more carbon. Well, I'm not exactly out of this stuff. I get radon out of these? Huh. I just hope it's not too hazardous to my health to hang on to radon. I mean, in some houses, there's radon in the basement. So they gotta get that taken care of. I think I saw that like once. How much carbon I got? Not enough. Ferrite dust and ammonia. So that's where I got the ammonia from. Mining ferrite dust from rocks that have more than just ferrite dust. Well, that's easy to consider in the future. And that's 3 walls. Now for a roof. Oh dear. Okay, ferrite dust and carbon. I need carbon. And by I need carbon, I mean I need carbon now. Roof. There. And a timber door. What do I need for the door? Carbon and pure ferrite. Well, thank goodness I keep doing that. Thank goodness I refined all that unnecessary ferrites. Oh dear. I wonder if going under this roof will help. It does. Oh, thank goodness. I was thinking I'd have to run to the ship. I'm not that good at running in real life. Here I seem to be fine, as long as I hold down shift. Alright, well, let's see, I'm going to put in this nice door here, and voila, a base, and another signal. But unfortunately, well, wait, where is that signal? It's coming from, oh, the base computer. Alright. Supposedly you can, okay, apparently you can't pick this thing up after all. Oh, good grief, look at this, I can't get in my own base. Oh, that would have been so embarrassing to die of toxic poisoning while my base was just steps away. Well, anyway, keeping in mind that that my ship is like right there. Oh, I get this is the navigation data they were talking about. Yeah, I see it now. All right, I'm gonna pick apart this discarded pH balancer. What's it give me? Slow clap. More rusted metal. Well, I shouldn't complain too hard. Rusted metal does refine into ferrite at a 1-to-2 ratio. So, I shouldn't be complaining too much. I suppose I'm going to need ferrite later. Still, I was hoping for something I'd never seen before. Like that radon, for instance. I mean, yeah, it does take up space in my inventory. To be honest, I'm a bit conflicted about all that. I mean, I'd like to discover new materials, but I'm also aware that I have only so much space. Okay, let's see. Alright, base computer archives. Accessing log from previous user, additional archives recovered. Entry number 4925 Echo follows. Construction largely, something a success, recovered salvage data from nearby, something else. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices beginning search. I'll take those plans, thank you. Whoever recorded those logs eventually had some success. I have access to their plans and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. Ooh, a construction research. I need magnetized ferret? Right? I don't have a magnet. Okay, let's see. Dig up buried technology to earn new blueprints. Power my base to enable advanced technology. Use teleporters to return to my base using travels. Ooh, if I only knew how to build one of them. Okay, well I got more stuff to refine. Ferrite dust. I'm going to hop back in here. I'm going to try and hop back in here. What do I need to build the construction research unit? Oh, right. Magnetite ferrite unit and carbon nanotubes. I do not have nearly enough carbon at all. Time for some plant harvesting, I guess. Carbon and radon, carbon and more radon. You need 50 carbon to build carbon nanotubes. Oh, I do know these guys. I'm thinking to myself, golly, did I scan these already? They look totally unfamiliar, even though I scanned them. What the? Setting out. I've just walked 8,000 units. If only that meant anything. I think the length of human stride, at least as far if you're... Where'd I get that? Oh, wait. I think I know, and it doesn't really settle me very well. You see, as I was mining, one of those tentacle dudes got in the way, so I must have offed him by accident, and that explains the new material. Well, I do not want to do that, but I suppose it's a bit of an occupational hazard, you know. You're mining, some alien steps into your mining beam, you end up killing it without meaning to. I'm hoping that doesn't happen too often, though. I mean, the guide said something about hostile creatures. If I were to just hurt the alien instead of killing it, it might go after me. And it looks like I finally have enough carbon for carbon nanotubes. You know, I have been horribly underusing my ship's inventory. It may only be the Radiant Pillar BC-1, but, oh, and there's meat? Yeah, I totally killed something. Totally by accident. Oh, this thing has a photon cannon and a rocket launcher. Hopefully I won't need to use them. Carbon nanotubes. And what about the magnetized ferrite? You create it in a refiner. You place ferrite dust. Before I do any of that, I'm going to refuel this thing. Okay, so how much did it need in terms of food? Wrong menu. 20 magnetized ferrites. Well, I've already got regular ferrites. Pure ferrite. Oh, it's a 2-to-1 ratio, so I am going to need 25 more. 25 ferrite dust. This won't take too long. And now the pure ferrite. And yes, it's magnetized ferrite, all right. And so let me just hop back in my base for a bit. And I'm going to recharge my life support, like so. And build me a nice construction research unit. I'm going to stick it in the corner right here. Oh, I can pick this thing up too. Alright, what's this do? Analysis unit online, diagnostic suggesting usage to recover salvage data from buried technology, equip and utilize an analysis visor. Well, I'd like to see what I can research first. A base teleport. Not much else. I gotta research teleport first. But you can also research, same message, structures. I've already got the timber wall. There's more timber stuff. Stone stuff, alloy stuff. Oh, and core habitation tech. You know, that one menu is just meaningless. Because you can flip from it to the other. It doesn't matter what you pick in it. You get access to everything anyway. Alright. Let's get down to brass tacks and look for some buried tech. Fungal cluster. I see a buried technology module, but it's 300 and something. Wait a minute. Here we go. Alright. Activate terrain manipulator. And dig a nice hole here. Ah. Here we are. Yeah, we only get one of them. Wait, no. We get two. Where's my base? Here's my base. Oh boy, here we go again. Well, before the storm hits, I am going to pick up my portable refiner and put it in my base, just in case I need to refine more stuff. I don't want to have to wait outside. So I'll stick the refiner right up next to my base computer. And now, construction research units. I research buildable technology, and I learn how to teleport.